Time appropriate. Hey! Shout out to all my mods in the house. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out, people. Shout out. Y'all come on in and relax your feet and enjoy the ride. Now, look, go ahead on and smash the like button so we can get that StreamYard going, okay? We right now at 1 minute and 28 seconds. So I'm going to get, hey, Capricorn, I'm Pisces. Okay. We're going to go on and get started and we tired of playing with these people. Now, we're gonna mess around with two things. We already yesterday talked about the homeless man. We already talked about the homeless squad. We ain't talking about the homeless squad today. So if you want to see that video, go back and watch it. Now, people, everything I say is allegedly. Okay? I'm trying to put some light on here. Hold on, y'all. I think, yeah, should I put it right here? Okay. Everything that I say is allegedly. It's just what comes across my mind, educational purposes, criticism, commenting. Okay, y'all, come on in. Let's get them lights up to 2,000, y'all, so I can go ahead on and put these things on the stream, y'all, because they ain't going nowhere. Yesterday we spoke on the homeless man. He ain't homeless. Every man be on the corner ain't homeless. Why they chose to say he was homeless, I don't know. But he got buddies. So we ain't talking about him right now. We talked about him yesterday. Now, I want to say something about that medical examiners. Now, usually the medical examiner is just going by the outside, not the whole thing, but just the little minor things about him. Now, I'm going to tell y'all something, and I want y'all to go back and think about what we just, the title said. Now, then we'll go to the autopsy, and then we'll go to our timeline, okay? Okay. I ain't got to work in the morning, guys, so I ain't got time. Okay. Now, something rang my bell. Something rang my bell just a few minutes ago. On that timeline. Y'all gonna see me looking at notes. Y'all gonna see me looking down and read my notes and can't read it. I don't want y'all to see them. They said Javion Magee left. Listen. Y'all smart. Y'all smart. Hold on, y'all. Let me give y'all time to come in. Javion Magee left Pennsylvania for a delivery. Listen, y'all. He didn't leave Chicago to Pennsylvania. He left Pennsylvania for a delivery to take to North Carolina before found unalive. He left Pennsylvania. Why didn't they talk about he left Chicago to Pennsylvania? Who lives in Pennsylvania? I know he had a truck right there. Who lives in Pennsylvania? Who hitchhiked a ride to North Carolina? Who's in that truck? The whole some. If one nobody in that truck, y'all, allegedly, it's a drug deal went bad. Either somebody didn't have their money, somebody set that child up. But if somebody set that child up, it's a reason why they set him up. Now, I want to ask y'all something. From Pennsylvania for a delivery, what happened from Pennsylvania? When he arrived to Pennsylvania, what happened in Pennsylvania? What was loaded on that truck? We're not saying that he was on drugs. I want his drugs involved. Because it seemed like a hit. They don't know Javion from me. And I wonder, listen to the timeline. And we're going to break it down. But just go back to your mind. He left Pennsylvania. He didn't leave Chicago to Pennsylvania. So they didn't say nothing about Chicago. They ain't mentioned nothing about Chicago. They said Pennsylvania to North Carolina. Keep that in mind. That route started from Pennsylvania. Okay, let's go. Okay? We're going to look at the phones, the cell phones. We talked about the cell phone yesterday. Everybody is a suspect to us. The homeless man, you definitely a suspect. You're definitely a suspect over here with us. Them your friends. And then y'all made it look. I don't like how y'all made it look. Y'all made it look as if those people, y'all know what people I'm talking about. Because we not done. We grown over here on this channel. I don't even have no little kids on this channel. I don't supposed to be no kids, supposed to be adults. Y'all blame the people. So what the sheriff was trying to tell y'all that it wasn't a noose, whatever they call it in the knot. So they trying to tell y'all to exclude those people. I don't think those people have nothing to do with it. I think it's a game addicts. A game dope fiends. Want to get high. But if Javion don't know them people, why take him off this earth? That's why I said go back from Pennsylvania. Javion, it seemed like he is connected with somebody. He seemed like he's connected with somebody. He went hunting for something. and got messed up him. Because he did a lot of wrong turns. See, when people feel like they don't got you up him with what they don't gave you, or whatever happened, well, we ain't gonna jump to the conclusion. Okay? Now, remember this. The court board. It was important for them to tell us about the rapper. The rapper for the blue rope was found lying next to, y'all, come on. Now, come on, YouTube. Now, ain't nothing wrong. My phone is not overheated. Every time I get started, y'all, it may cut off, y'all. If it cut off, I just start over. My phone is not overheated. Ain't nothing wrong with my phone, YouTube. Come on now, I need to get this out. Please leave me alone. I'm trying to have a content. Just like a million of people. Y'all go mess with the million people. Please let me do my content. My phone not overheated. Stop making up excuses. Talking about 20 minutes, y'all. So if it cut off in 20 minutes, we just gonna start back over. But let's go on. They mentioned something about a cardboard wrapper. See, it's sloppy. Everything happened to Javion is sloppy. Them people who y'all are accusing didn't do this. They want y'all to think they do that. It's happened like that in every state, but they're not. I'm crossing them out. I think it's more of a game, and I think it's more of some drug addicts. And I think somebody laced that boy up. Now, they found a cardboard wrapper. The blue rope came in. Why would they leave it on the side of him? They had to make sure that they let y'all know that the name of the rope was Ozark Trail. Why is that important to let us know? Why is that important? Why was it important to let us know the brand of that rope? Who wants to know that? We want to get to the point. What happened to Javion? They told y'all about a paper route. Who wants to know that? Who wants to know that about that? That's why I asked y'all was at this stage. Okay? And it would land next to him. They gave y'all the name, brand, and where it was sold. Why is that? They paint a picture for y'all. They let y'all know that somebody from Walmart has to do with this. It's a whole lot of shenanigans in this thing. That's why the homeless man, these your buddies, they work in there. Whoever work in that store, or work right there in that back, doc, had that conversation with Javion. Javion don't know nothing about allegedly. Didn't know, but allegedly he didn't know nothing about Vance, North Carolina. He on the timeline was not mentioned to us what was told to y'all. Okay? His cell phones. They have it's somehow where they don't have to have your phone. They just need their IP number on your phone to find out See, they can look up his phone and tell what kind of phone he got. It's ways now, new ways now to investigate phones now until you don't need the phone. You need the number because the number has an IP number in there. It has some information in there. Now it may not be saying wrong with the IP, but it got a lot of it's something in there that you don't need his phone, but they got a warrant. A warrant was submitted to go into his phone. Okay? Y'all, these are some very important things that I'm giving out to y'all that haven't been told that way. Okay? So, let's get to the timeline. We talked about the timeline on yesterday that the sheriffs gave us. And we're going to compare the timeline that the news from Vance gave us. Now, their timeline, I'm gonna go back and forth. I'm gonna let y'all know who timeline. The news timeline was compiled using that 911 call. The witness statement from the GPS on Magee's commercial vehicle. He was operating for his job as a truck driver. So what are y'all saying? Okay, so they're gonna take what they did. They took the 911 calls, they took the witness statement, and the GPS from the company that Magee works for, who he was operating his job as a truck driver. Now we're gonna go through here. Now, yesterday, the sheriff told us, number one, the time he stepped into Vance County. They got a video of that. Now they look at their timeline. At 1 a.m., listen to this. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. Why wasn't it important to them to tell us where he was coming from? Where he was coming from? Why they didn't tell us that? I want them to say Chicago. Okay, I don't want to know what us. We know he lived in Chicago. I don't want us to do it that way. Okay, 1 a.m. The news said Javion Magee leaves Hazleton, Pennsylvania, after picking up a load of goods to deliver to Walmart Distribution Center in Henderson, North Carolina. 1 o'clock a.m. in the morning. Where was Javion before then? Where were Javion location at 11, 10 of that day, of the following day? Where was he before he reached that day? I want them to tell us, not us. I don't want us to tell us because we don't know. At 1 a.m. in the morning, did he have a delivery before then? That's very important to me. At 1 a.m., Javion Magee leaves Hazleton, Pennsylvania, after picking up a load of goods to deliver at that Walmart distribution. What's the distance between Pennsylvania? Somebody look that up and put it in the chat. What's the distance between Pennsylvania and Henderson, North Carolina? Somebody look that up and put it. Look that up for me. Hazleton, Pennsylvania to North Carolina. Because a lot was told us didn't happen. Now, I ain't going to say they were told us. We were put out there. Okay? They only told what was told to them. Now, if it were 1 a.m. in the morning, it like 6 hours. It had been by like 5 or 6 hours, okay? To Henderson, North Carolina. I'm just going to estimate that. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm trying to find it on the map. Now, y'all, that's at 1 a.m. in the morning. What are you taking? What are you using? And truck drivers can't smoke and drink. They have to pass those stops. They can't go past them truck stop, the weight and everything. So we knew the truck waited what it's supposed to wait because he went through the weight machine. Okay, so there wasn't nothing difficult about that. And we knew he wasn't smoking, allegedly. We knew he wasn't drinking, allegedly, because you don't supposed to when you driving that truck. Okay? Here it is from 1 a.m. to 6:50 a.m. on that day. Because 1 a.m. is a day. It's early in the morning. Later on that morning at 6:50 a.m. the truck makes a stop at a truck stop on Highway 207, 12 miles. Okay, listen what he said. Then we're going to go back and see what the sheriff said. The investigator said the truck makes a stop at a truck stop on Highway 207. Remember at 6:50, he made that stop, y'all. For approximately 1 hour, he was tired. Who was he talking to? Who did he meet? What was going on? He was there for an hour. I know he tired. What was the conversation about? Because he made that stop. He made that stop. Can I get a ride down there, man? Can I get a ride? Going which way you headed? Or down to Walmart? Can I get a drop off? Or can you drop me off down there, man? Can you drop me out there? Just drop me off for there. Okay. Allegedly. So, on the sheriff timeline number 2, now it's different from this. It's different from this. The sheriff timeline is different from what we said. We said 1 a.m. He leaves Pennsylvania after picking up that load to deliver at 1 a.m. and at 6:50, that truck makes a stop at a truck stop. Now on the sheriff timeline, he said the time he stepped into Vance County, he dropped his load off at Walmart. That's not what he did. That's not what he did. That's not what he did. He made that truck stop. But the sheriff said that he dropped his load off at the Walmart. But he didn't. This timeline investigator timeline said the truck makes a stop at a truck stop on Highway 207, 12 miles north of Ashland, VA, for approximately 1 hour. Now, At 7:50 a.m., the truck leaves the truck stop. So he stayed over there for a while and traveled on highway I-1 South, making its way toward North Carolina. What happened to Javion at 7:50 a.m.? That truck leaves that truck stop. What happened? Did he pick up a prostitute? Did he pick up a drug fiend addict? What happened? So, because when he left the truck stop, that's when he made his way to North Carolina. He headed toward North Carolina at 7:50 a.m. Now, that's not what the sheriff said. But at 7:50 a.m., okay, but at 8:50 a.m., the truck continued onto I-85 South in Petersburg, Virginia, traveling south into Carolina. This is interesting. So what we're going to do is we're not going to read what that timeline from. I'm going to stop. I'm not going to read the timeline from where the sheriff started, because the sheriff's timeline started with when he arrived to Vance. Now y'all see how I just cut that out and told y'all just forget about what the sheriff did, because he haven't arrived in his state yet. So this is happening when he leaving Pennsylvania. That's why we said yesterday, who was in that truck? Who was in that truck? Because when he at 6:50, that truck makes a stop at a truck stop on Highway 207, okay, Ashland, Virginia. At 7:50 a.m., he got him some rest. So at 7:50 a.m., the truck leaves the truck stop and travel on, making his way toward North Carolina. Okay, I like that timeline. I really do. It gives details. Okay. Now at 8:50 a.m., I know this brother tired. I know this young man is so tired. That's why he made that stop at that truck stop. Okay. Okay, at 8:50, the truck continued on to I-85 South in Petersburg, Virginia, traveling south into North Carolina. Still that day, but that's it, that in that morning. Okay? We ain't gonna read the sheriff timeline, because he ain't made it to his state yet. Okay? Hold on, y'all. Okay. Now, let me go back right here, because we're gonna figure this out. At 8:50 a.m., that's 10 minutes till 9. The truck is driving. He's driving, okay? Okay. At 10:04 a.m., now we about to go to the sheriff timeline, because he in the sheriff's state. The sheriff, okay? At 10:04 a.m., the truck entered Vance County and traveled to Chet's truck stop in Middleburg. Uh-oh. Hold up, y'all. Hold up. At 10:04 a.m., the truck enters Vance County. It travels to Chet's to another truck stop in Vance. Okay, now we in Vance now. Okay. in the Middleburg. The surveillance video shows Magee walking to the truck stop alone, using the restroom and getting food. Y'all didn't know that. They didn't tell y'all that. Yeah, he was getting him some food, getting him something to eat. Magee is seen walking back to his truck and getting in his truck alone. So we're going to say at 10:04 a.m. he was by himself. But he was at Chet's truck stop, okay? He stayed there for a minute. He stayed there for a minute. I thought maybe they had time when they supposed to be at a certain place at a certain time. He showed y'all at them truck stop. So after using the restroom and getting food, Magee is seen walking back to his truck. Okay, and getting in his truck alone. How you know who in the truck? So at 12:20 p.m., going in the afternoon, remind you that at 1 a.m. he was leaving Pennsylvania. Okay, the truck leaves Chet's truck stop traveling south at I-85 into Henderson. So it left. Who did he pick up at that truck stop at 12:21? I know y'all said that he was alone, okay? Y'all say he was alone. But at 12:21, the truck leaves that Chet's truck stop traveling south on I-85 in Henderson. At 12:37, the truck, wait. Why is it that the sheriff didn't see him when he entered Vance County, traveling to Chet's truck stop? That he didn't tell y'all that he said that the time he stepped into Vance County, he dropped his load off at Walmart. No, he didn't. The time he arrived at Chet's County, to Vance County, he went to Chet's truck stop and got him some food and got him something to eat. So you didn't see that, did you? You didn't see that part, did you, Sheriff? Okay. Now, 12:37, the truck arrived at the Walmart contribution in Henderson, and the contents are unloaded. Now, the only part that the sheriff didn't get was if he said if the time he stepped into Vance, he dropped his load out. So you missed a whole road to tell us that he stopped at Chess to get him something to eat. Why you missed that? Y'all look like y'all were looking at him. How did you miss that? He stopped and got him something to eat. Then he got on the road and went to Henderson. But you said that soon he got in Vance. The video showed that then he went and dropped out his load. Then you said when he took his tractor trailer and parked it at a lot of Bakerfield Road. That's what the sheriff said. Well, let's see what happened when he at 12:37 when he dropped that PM. When he dropped that truck out at when he arrived at the Walmart distribution center, and listen, y'all, that was at 12:37 p.m. They unload that truck, so I said it probably took them. All depends how long he waited, but from 12:31 to 4:53, he was there that long. That's about a good time from going on 1 and then 4:53. So he was right there for a while. Anybody could have walked up to his truck. Anybody could have been talking to him. What was he doing between that? I hate that young man not alive to tell us. But what was he doing from 12:21 when he was in there in his truck, getting the truck unloaded? From 12:21 to 12, from 12:37, I apologize, to 4:53. That's okay. We didn't get that time. That's a big time gap. Okay? Anything could have happened in between that. He could have been talking to somebody, anything. He had to been on his phone. Because when my son was driving out of town, he was calling me. He calling his siblings. He talking to somebody on that phone. Now, at 4:53 p.m., the truck leaves the Walmart distribution center. Within 5 minutes, when he leaving that Walmart distribution center, the GPS shows the truck is idling. Idling means slowing down in a dirt parking area in front of 285 Vance Mill Road in Henderson. How do he know where that destination is? If he never, who said who said that boy ain't never, that boy have never been there before? He got to been there before. He know where to go. He knew where to go. That don't sound right. He went to 285 Venco. That's what the GPS shows. How he know about that dirt road? So what happened? Who walked up to his car from 12:37 p.m. to 4:43? That's a big gap in there while they unloading that truck. Did he get out and walk? He like to get out that truck and walk around. I noticed he liked to get out that truck. You remember he ain't put 21, so he had to. So the Vanco Mill Road is like a half a mile from that distribution, Walmart distribution. Now, the sheriff said when he took his tractor trailer, and parked it at a lot on Bakerfield Road, he leaving there going to Walmart. Hold up. Okay. But he had a Walmart in Vance. So he leaves there from the news and said that the GPS showed him going on that dirt parking area. At 285 Venco. Who told him to go there? I'm curious about who told him to go there. He don't know nothing about that area. So how did he know to go there in Henderson? And he's never been there before. How do we know he ain't never been there before? They didn't say he didn't never been there before. How we know? Okay? Let's keep going with this timeline. The timeline is on the fire. At 5:44 p.m., the truck traveled northwest on West Andrews Avenue. 5:40. Man, he moving around, y'all. He's traveling. Now, the sheriff said after he parked the truck at a lot, he left there going to Walmart. But at 5:44, the investigator said the truck travels northwest and West Andrew Avenue at 5:44. And then at 5:49, the truck pulls onto Young Street and is idling, slowing down. That ain't what the sheriff told us. See, they don't have the investigation. He don't have all of this. So at 5:53, almost 6 o'clock, the truck goes to a parking lot at the corner of the West Avenue, Andrew Avenue on Vance Street. That's not the route that the sheriff taking us to. That's strange. The truck goes to the parking lot at the corner of the West Andrew Avenue. Somebody with this boy. Somebody is in that truck. He was at that distribution center long enough to me have stood out there to talk to somebody, talking to somebody while they unloading, talking to somebody walk up to that truck, and young people do their thing. They do their thing. Now at this time, the sheriff's office said Magee exited the truck and walked to a local smoke shop. See, this is what he told the investigators. But on here, he said he walked into a Walmart behind the road with his credit card. He didn't interview. Okay, yeah. Then he started talking about the homeman. He went up a one-way street. That's what he said, and then he bought some product. This is not what they telling us right here. This is what the investigators telling us make more sense than what he told us. So I ain't trying to say the man not tell a lie. I'm not gonna say the man telling a lie. Something ain't right. So anyway, at 5:53, the truck goes to a park at the corner of West Andrew Avenue and Vance Street. At this time, the sheriff's office said Magee exited the truck and walked into a local smoke shop at 422 East Andrew Avenue to purchase tobacco products. What kind of tobacco product? He could have got that out the gas station. Surveillance footage shows Magee is alone while purchasing something at that store. That's at 6 o'clock, y'all. That's when the sheriff said he bought some product from the store. That's what he bought. Some tobacco product. If he wants cigarette, he would have got that from the store. So I wonder what else they selling there. Synthetic stuff. Okay. After that, I wonder did he pick a gal up? A girl, y'all. I wonder did he pick a girl up? It telling me now that he don't got when he don't went to that smoke shop. He don't went about that girl something. He probably went in there to get her something, or get him something, or get them something. Cause he went in that smoke shop. Okay, so if a girl in this, I wouldn't doubt they be at them truck stop. Hey baby, what's your name? What's your name? You your little young thing, you. Some of everybody be out there. Okay, now at 6:01 p.m., the truck leaves the area, traveling west on Andrew Avenue to the intersection of I-85 and merge onto 185 South. This at 6:01. Now the sheriff told us that he got him something back into the truck yard. The GPS reading from his truck company from the time he left his location until he arrived shut his truck off at 7:30. Well, we're going to see if he telling the truth about 7:30. But right now, we ain't at the 7:30 mark with the investigators. Now, they said that when he got on that I-85 South at 6:01 p.m. Now, 6:11 p.m., the truck travels to the Walmart super center located on N. Cooper Drive in Henderson. Now, if he picked up anything, if he picked up somebody at that shop, if he picked up somebody, y'all, and everybody be at them truck stop. All them things be out there at that truck stop. Why did he go to the Walmart? That don't make sense. So at 6:01, when he left that truck stop, that smoke shop, he left that area. And 6:11, the truck traveled to Walmart Supercenter located. Okay, and then he went to the Walmart Supercenter. Okay. After this time, the sheriff's office said Magee seen on surveillance footage from at least 5 cameras. He's seen on 5 cameras surveillance footage. This is what he tells the investigators. From at least 5 cameras walking into the store, purchasing a blue in color Ozark Trail rope, and they accessing the store again while alone. Listen, don't make sense. Y'all listen to the words. Listen to the words. It's very important for us to listen to the words. He said, at this time, the sheriff's office said Magee is seen on surveillance footage. Why they can't show that to us? From at least 5 cameras walking into the store. Okay, purchasing that on Ozark blue color rope. On name of the rope is so important for them to tell us the brand. That's an advertisement. And accessing the store again, while alone. So they saying that he went in that store by himself. Now, okay, this ain't the same pattern that the sheriff told us, but he told the investigator the real stuff. Okay, now, Walmart footage appears to show Javion buying that junk rope day before he was discovered unalive. Okay, now look, y'all, hold up. We know he was wearing that white t-shirt. He got played. Javion got played. Somebody played Javion. Somebody played him. So Magee was wearing a white t-shirt, black shorts, white socks, and dark color Crocs while exiting the Walmart. Now, I don't want to hear that. We know that. Now, let's go back to my timeline. Now, 6:22 p.m., Magee returns to his truck to leave the parking lot at the Walmart Supercenter. While leaving, the sheriff's office said Magee was seen stopping and exiting his truck. He gave $228 in cash to the homeless man, a homeless person sitting in the entrance. I wonder if the homeless person was the one at Chet's smoke shop looking for something to smoke, but got a lift down there to the Walmart contribution. See, Javion can't tell us that because he's unalive. I'm not going to buy that story that he gave, If he gave that man that man participated in something. Don't mess that boy up. Don't took him somewhere. Don't gave him some. Took him to them people. So you could take people to certain thing, and then or give somebody something at the truck stop. Or somebody gave him something, messed him up. Now, he gave $228 in cash to a homeless person. It is at 622, sitting at the entrance. Investigator found and they interviewed this person. He allegedly told this person why should we believe this person? And this person is an addict. And an addict do anything for money. I don't know how much it is. But if I had more, I would give it to you. It sound like you begging, you asking me for my money, and you telling me to give you. To me, I took it as he got something to do with it. He know. The homeless man knows something. It's like, man, you gonna give me something now. But man, this is all I got. But give me all you got. Give me what you got. And if I had more, I would give it to you, man. I would give it to you. If I had more on me, I promise you I would give it to you. But $228 is good for an addict. And with a girl, it's anytime you got an addict, you got a woman. Anytime you got to trust up, you got hoes. Truth is the truth. So he allegedly told this person, I don't know how much it is, but if I had more, I would give it to you. Now, at 7:28 p.m., Magee pulls into the Hampton Inn. That's not what the sheriff told us. The sheriff didn't mention Hampton Inn. But this timeline right here said it did. But the sheriff didn't say that yesterday when I was reading my notes to y'all. He said that the sheriff said the GPS reading from his truck company from the time he left his location until he arrived shut his truck off at 7:30 p.m. Nobody never approached him. The sheriff shared this with the family. Nobody never approached this young man. He was adjacent at that lock he went to. And to start talking about the small bush, he never did tell us about the Hampton Inn. But right here, the investigator said at 6:28 p.m., Magee pulls into the Hampton Inn Hotel located on Run Creek Road and parked around the back of the building. For him to park his truck in the back of the building, somebody didn't want that company name to be shown on that truck at that Hampton Inn. Because why in the world he parked way back there? He don't even know they got rooms and he's not being safe. He's not doing stuff safety. And safety is something that they learn in training. That's why I know something ain't right. They messed that man up. And I believe somebody was following him too. So the civilian footage from the hotel shows Magee walking from the back of the hotel to the front, wearing that same clothes and carrying a black backpack. I know Javion is tired. That boy been up all morning, 2 days, and wrote 2 days. He been rolling for 2 days. How is he keeping his body going? What is he on? What he doing? At 6:32 p.m., Magee speaks to the hotel clerk and exits the hotel at 6:34 p.m., walking toward the back of the hotel. What did the lady say to him? Y'all just giving us a timeline, but y'all ain't telling us what people said. Why is it not important to tell us what people are saying? Why? We want to know. Okay. Okay? At 6:35, this boy is still woke. He is still awake. He took that truck back up. He the truck at 6:52, almost 7 o'clock. Now, let me see what he said. That the sheriff said that the GPS reading from his trucking company from the time to left his location until he arrived shut down at 7:30. But you said 7:30, sheriff. But on here it said at 6:52 p.m. Truck pulls onto a dirt road at 285 Vance Mill Road, and the initial is turned off. Why? He don't know that area. Why did he leave the Hampton and come over somewhere he don't know? See, first of all, he young. At 6:52, the sheriff's office said civilian footage from the area shows Magee exiting the driver's side of the truck and walks along towards the wood line on the eastern side of the dirt lot with an object in his hand. Y'all, somebody did something to that boy mentally. Somebody did something to him. So this, now let's keep going. Okay. Magee walk around after he walked towards the wood line of the eastern side of the dirt lot with an object in his hand. Magee walks around a trailer and to the front gate of a tractor trailer truck repair shop before walking back to the wood line. That's what the investigators said. They see this. Y'all think he did? Y'all think he was messed up? Y'all think somebody with him, somebody got high with him? Somebody gave that boy something. He ain't in here right now. They with him. Now at 7 p.m., there's a civilian video shows Magee re-entered the truck at the GPS shows the truck ignition is turned on. Why is he turning on? He getting paranoid? What is it? From the video, it does not appear Mr. Magee has anything in his hand at the time he re-entered the truck. At 7:28 p.m., the truck is still in an idling state. Like, it's 7:28. But don't forget now, you said at 7:30, he shut his truck off. Then that's what the sheriff said. At 7:30 p.m., the ignition is turned off for a final time. What is going on in his mind at 7:28 to 7:30? What going on in his mind from 7 p.m. to 7:30? Investigators said Magee is seen on the video walking around the truck toward the tree alone, and he does not return. But don't forget, he went over there to Vance more than one time. It could be a setup. It's a setup to me. On September the 11th at 10 a.m., to me, I think that he picked somebody up from the truck stop. It could have been a girl and a homeless man. A lot of people got mixed up in this. At the end, that's what they just tell me. He ain't do this to himself. It didn't happen right there. Something ain't right with the civilian camper. Now, at 9, at 9, at 10 o'clock a.m., the received a call from the owner of the repair shop, reporting a man with a rope around his neck on the outside of the fence at 285 Vancouver. Remember, he went over there twice. I think somebody had to tell him where that is. He doing too much driving around. First of all, he was doing too many stops. The 911 caller started at the stated that the male was not breathing and appears to have died by, he don't know, by S. Now, the investigation began shortly after Vance County EMS Bear Pond Fire Department and Vance County Sheriff Office officials respond to the scene. Y'all, do y'all think he was, if the investigators saw this on the camera, do you think mentally he going through something? Do you think since he ain't got no sleep, he could have did this to himself? Do you think that he ain't had no sleep? He tired. He ain't never did that. He ain't never stayed up all the night long. And now he's somewhere he ain't never been before. He doing a lot. Y'all, from what I just gave, the information I just gave y'all, if the investigators, what is what is going on with Javion? Can somebody tell us what kind of, was he worrying about something? Was he, I know he was tired. He ain't never stayed up that long like that. And now he's somewhere he don't even know. You don't know them people. You don't know strangers. You don't know what hood you in. And why is he still in Henderson? From that timeline I just gave y'all, let me see, and he probably gave up in life, y'all. I don't know. Maybe he thought he failed. He did something and he felt like a failure. I don't know. I don't know. But I know that other people didn't do this. I don't think they did had nothing to do with this. I think this boy went through a lot. And he tired. But he ain't called nobody. Something ain't right about this. I still say something ain't right, y'all. It's some, he picked up, he gave somebody a ride. Allegedly. he gave somebody a ride at that truck stop where he went and got that food from. I don't know about this thing, right? I don't know. But it goes back to Javion, 21-year-old truck driver who left Pennsylvania for a delivery to North Carolina before being found unalive the next morning. And I don't know what's going on. I don't really hear the family attorney. That attorney that he got will go off. So I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. I also remember that the autopsy, the pathologist in North Carolina, the chief medical examiner office conducted an autopsy. Preliminary finding from the autopsy was Magee did not have any defensive wounds, and there was no signs of physical RSA. Further findings of the autopsy are pending a toxicology report. Now, I'm going to tell y'all what they're going to say on that toxicology report. They about to tell y'all that he had drugs in his system. That's what they about to tell y'all. They about to tell y'all that. I think that his anxiety kicked in. He was confused. Something ain't right. I think a girl involved, y'all. I don't know. I ain't gonna say that boy. That boy 21 years old. And he love what he do. But I want them to tell me where he was coming from. When he was coming from to get to Pennsylvania. How long had he been driving before he got to Pennsylvania? Did he live in Pennsylvania? Having friends? Had a woman with him? Picked up a woman on the way at them truck stop? Anybody jump? If he didn't lock his truck door, anybody could have jumped in there. I hope that family get justice. Y'all, thanks for watching. We ain't gonna give up on it. That was the investigators finding. Let me ask y'all something. Y'all don't think he was hired? Anxiety kicked in. He lost it. He sleepy. Allegedly, they ain't tell us he ain't never been there before. But that was his first trip. He ain't never drove like that. Did he have trouble finding? He didn't have trouble finding Walmart. So that tells me that he can read a GPS. But he continuously kept going to 2 different truck stops. Do y'all think he slipped and smoked something? What happened is where we're going to stop today. Y'all, let's get the lights up, y'all, because I'm ready for my string yard. And I'm going to get it regardless. I'm going to get it. Y'all, thanks for being here. I'm out.